Many schools try to use NAPLAN data formatively. That's not really what NAPLAN is designed to do. Schools try to use it formatively. The government often indicates that it can be used formatively. But there's a huge gap between when students sit the assessment and when you get the information. If you have data that turns around really quickly, which is one of the key points about the MESHA project, a week, 2 weeks later, what you can work on. And if you want to work on that with that particular group of students, you can do it there and then. So you start picking off those low-hanging fruits straight away. When you get down into the detail, the specifics of how you teach this particular concept, that's when you get to the point where you can do useful things, because you can tailor. You can go back to the specific lesson plan where you introduce that concept, and you can analyze that and say, oh, did we introduce a misconception here? Can we improve that? What do we need to do to remediate that? So by getting into the details, you can use the information formatively, whereas when it's just a sort of overall average or score, that's only can really be used summatively. Like schools are forced to use data that really is designed for summative purposes formatively. So we will look at our NAPLAN data and we'll analyze it as best we can. We don't get the questions anymore for NAPLAN, so that's really hard because you don't actually know what it means that your kids didn't do particularly well on this question because you don't know what the question was. So you have to try and make these guesses, but it means that we're quite information poor. So we're trying to make guesses, we're trying to analyze things and do things best we can, but it's a little bit probabilistic. When you know exactly what the question said and exactly how students compare on that question, then you have something really tangible that you can work with.